Find some entries today. Make some money.
Good morning, team. Late night last night. Tired as. Woke up early this morning. George came in about. What time did you come in? Because it was like 7, just after 7. It's quarter to 8 now. We're heading over to Heidi's golf lesson and try to sneak in a couple of tips here and there as well. George's going to muck up the charts while we're there. We're just heading to Golf 24, so where we played the St Andrews course, the golf simulator, and then heading to the gym, lift some ton, and then we'll get into...
Yeah, that was a rhyme, bro.
Wait, buzz. And then we're going to get into this house tour. This $5 million house tour. I can't wait for you guys to see it. And then, yeah, going to crank on with some more money after that. How you boys feeling?
Exciting day. Well, I've been waiting for this golf lessons to start, bro, but then finally get to, move into the house. Long time coming, man.
Yeah, you need that golf lesson after last night, eh?
Wild.
Just here at Heidi's lesson. Coach is on. Golf's on. George's just going through the charts at the moment, posting the analysis for the team. Looking good, Chris? Nice.
A bit of volume coming in overnight.
Yeah,
Everything's muck structure's looking good. Everything's stepping up or stepping down nicely. So
man.
find some entries today. Make some money.
This is on, man.
Down the line view. So that's something we're going to have a bit of a look at. If we just work through your swing, we'll talk about some things I like to look for. Some nice low wide takeaway, some extension to the left arm, good position at waist high, good shoulder turn, like for a solid dude, man, you're still making good rotation. I'd probably like to see a little bit more weight into that right side, but that's okay. Alright, a couple of checkpoints, shoulder plane to match left wrist angle to match club face. You see how those lines are nice and symmetrical? That's a good point. And something we want to look for at the top of the backswing. And another point we want to look for as well is we're trying to get the shaft to match where we want to get the golf ball to go at the top of the backswing. So it's not about trying to get that shaft directly on that line, but it wants to be close to that line. So that's a Alright, as we work into the downswing, nice maintaining of that angle as we come into the golf ball. So that right foot's quite active just post impact. If you look at the best players in the world as they go into that position, that's generally what you see them mostly do. A lot of people slice it quite quietly.
He just heard best players in the world and he was like...
So if you look at like your Tigers, your Rorys, your Adam Scotts, and I reference the best a lot because they're the best for a reason. They're quite active with that right foot just post impact. That's exactly what you're doing, which is great. And you're covering the ball really well as well, which is awesome. A nice balanced finish. A bit of a sort of punchy follow through. Is that what you've always done?
Yeah, like I've never had like a proper follow through.
Sure.
Oh, it's annoying.
Yeah, that might be where you've grown up. Keeping the ball down in the wind. Sometimes we see that motion is created from that sort of stuff. Yeah. What about your flight? Do you think you're high, low, medium, not sure? Sure. So if you can just set up again for me, please. Ignore everything I just said, just do what you would normally do. Alright, I want you to pull your right elbow towards your right hip. Perfect. Now just relax now, relax those arms. Elbow's pure, man, it's perfect. What do you like inside 100 metres?
I like to think I'm good. No.
I'll put you to the test. Consistency, face angle control, and so forth. So Not a massive change, definitely feels a little bit different, but I think it's certainly going to help. Increasing your spin might just increase your flight a little bit more, and then obviously increase your flight will increase your carry distance. That's where we're going to work hard with you, man, because you've got the swing, you've got the skill. I'll teach you to be the man inside 100, and that'll really just change your scoring. See how it stays in that position? So what that does during your putting stroke, it helps maintain that position during your putting stroke.
Yeah.
If you have a face balance putter, well, that stays parallel to the ground. That way. If you have a toe hang putter, it's going to be more this way.
Yeah.
So what that does, the stroke balance, is actually again just helps maintain a better stroke during your putting stroke.
Oh, no way!
That's wild.
Where are we up to, Cuz?
Just gonna go some lunch. Finish off some analysis. Go have a house tour.
You got a mean backyard.
What's going on, team? At the house now. About to show you guys. Show you guys inside and where we are at. A little bit surreal, especially coming from humble beginnings, being somewhat homeless about 10 years ago. And if you want to hear the story about that, it's in the podcast where we'll link it in the description. But yeah, going from that to where we're at now, bro. Let's go have a look.
Is the man of the hour, the man of the year, the man of the century.
Welcome to my crib, man. Nuts. Shoes off.
Got me.
So this is one of the lounges. It's 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3 lounges. I'm going to be using this as my office. So in this space here, I'm going to have my desk, pretty much where the action's going to be happening. And behind me in this area, this is where we're going to have our podcast set up. So have the couch here, have another single seat, maybe like a bookshelf in the corner there, and just all the lighting. Yeah, it's excited to be in this space. Maybe another desk there for Ali and George when they come over. This is what we call the guest master. So this is going to be my guy's room when he comes over and stays. Quite a big room, eh?
Yeah, massive.
Walk in there, and then obviously the bathroom, shower, toilet in there. It's crazy. One bathroom.
I'm so excited for this, eh?
Let's see. Wash house. That's a massive room on its own. And then we got pantry.
Damn!
That's nuts. Be filling this bad boy up.
With half only, eh?
Fruit and veggies, I mean. And this is the main living area, got the kitchen, dining, and then, yeah, this will be the main living area. And then at the back here, obviously got the pool. That's crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Because there'll be lava down there. Got our fake grass and then a bit of a walking track along the back there. A lot of kangaroos come in this area, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Pretty mean.
There's also like a lake or a river just behind those trees, which is nuts.
Money spots.
Ooh, not with those sharks.
Another toilet, so that's like the half of the bathroom. And then, yeah, let's go upstairs. That's where the kids can stay. Adults downstairs, kids upstairs. They can make all the noise they want. Right. So another lounge room. This is just going to be the kids' lunch. Not really going to be paying much time in here. Yeah, they can mess that up. What's the power? Another toilet. Kids' room again. Another walk-in. Every room has a walk-in, and every room's massive. It's crazy. You never see this type of house in New Zealand.
No, no way.
Linen cupboard.
Shucks.
And then, yeah, another bathroom.
Oh,
Standing.
God.
Why do they need two though? Where it's like this. Another room, kids' room. And we've got a balcony out the front there. Nice views. Say hello to the neighbours. Walking in there as well.
It's like cardio, bro. Shucks.
Actually, so many steps just within the house. Alright, going down to the last two bedrooms. This is the master, we'll save that for last. But this is another guest room that we're going to be using for when people come and stay. Got another guest wardrobe. Bro, that's massive, eh?
Yeah, facts.
And then
That's probably like just big enough for your shoes, eh?
We'll be out there tomorrow. We got exclusive access to Nike store and about 57% off tomorrow, so I was
Sheesh.
lucky enough to get invited to that. Stoked. VIP member. But yeah, another bathroom. This is the master. Massive room.
Damn.
This is like the size of my apartment, just this one space.
Yeah.
Probably just gonna have my bed set up here. Little occasional chair in the corner there for when I'm just doing work. Outside there is the balcony. Probably just have a sit up out there as well, just for when I'm chilling, doing work on my laptop. Let's go have a look at the walk-in.
Bruh.
This is too big, bro. It actually makes me feel like I have to buy more stuff just to, you know, put in here. And then the master bathroom. So we got a bath, which is, I'm never gonna have a bath. I might now. Sink, shower, and then we got a toilet around there.
Nuts, man. This is nuts.
This is crazy, bro. Can't believe that. But yeah, just being in this sort of neighborhood too is sort of that next little way, and it takes the mindset to being on that next step. Because you know that everyone that's sort of living in here, all millionaires, and so everyone's sort of, you know, on the go, making that shit happen. But that's pretty much the house tour, team. Super stoked to be in here. Super stoked to, you know, be leveling up in life, and you know, all of this wouldn't have been possible without trading. So grateful.
Ninkas.
Walking through.
There's a 5K walk this way.
Nah, mean house guy.
Yeah, man. I'm stoked in.
When's moving? Tomorrow?
Moving tomorrow. Got all the movers coming tomorrow. Me and George are going to go pick up a few things. Big weekend. Big weekend. Need to get everything done before Monday so we can whack back into work.
So next time on the vlog, everything will be kitted out, eh? The whole
Next
house.
time on the vlog, yeah, everything turns up tomorrow. Everything turns up tomorrow. I already bought everything in advance.
Nice.
So next time you come over, we'll do another one with all the furniture.
Nice.
About to head to the gym. Going to another world gym in Coomera. It's probably going to be the main go-to now. It's the closest one. And then we'll head home after that, do a couple of vlogs, and then into some calls with the mentees. So what do you call them, mentees? London session, and then we're done for the day.
Arms and abs.
How'd that feel with the belt?
Yeah, that's me with the belt, eh?
Different?
It feels more stable. Nice, guys.
Nice, Gene.
Yeah, let's get off of it. We're just finishing up the potty with the lads. Just got home, had a nice chicken salad for lunch, and then no, what did you guys have for lunch? True. Nah, you guys should hear Jordan's. Bro, nah, Jordan's unlocked the secret menu of KFC. Eh? What do you get, guys?
Bacon cheese zinger burger in a box. Take out the supercharged sauce, pepper mayo in there. Extra chicken salt on the chips. Wrap it up, let's go. Sounds like you've ordered it quite often. The bro here.
Whoa. Hey.
That's crazy.
Nah. But George said he hadn't had KFC or takeaways for a whole year.
Yeah, while I was living back in NZ.
Yeah. And then what, you had KFC the other night? So what, that's twice in a week now, eh? But we're like, want to get on the shred for Bali, so we're
3 months.
Lock in for the next 90 days.
Are you then?
I'm locking in, cuz. I'm locking in. Nah, I'm indulging while I'm here, and then as soon as I get back home, I'm locking in.
On Monday.
Shit starts Monday. Leave a comment below. Who do you think is going to have?
No, competition.
Hey.
Like, what's the challenge?
Well, who's going to have the six pack by the time we're in Bali?
Now, I reckon what we should do, we'll all get like a 3D test and look at everyone's like body fat.
Yeah.
And then whoever loses like the most body fat.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Or whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah. Well, so what does the winner get?
Massage.
That's crazy.
But yeah, leave a comment below who you think's going to win this challenge. We're about to crack on with another potty, and then what are you guys doing tonight?
We got mentorship core, and then we got London session, and then just a little bit more work after that, and then we're pretty much done.
Me? Yeah, big day for the lads. We'll shoot a little BTS for you with this potty right now. And
What's BTS?
behind the scenes.
Right.
Yeah.
What's going on, team? Welcome back to another episode of Big What Can You Do podcast.
That's why you should get a mentor so you can learn from mistakes.
That's what I was going to go with afterwards. Yeah, thanks, bro.
Save me 50k. Mind you, that was like your initiation into trading, almost like it was paying for like a uni degree. You could see it that way, you know.
That's the way I want to. Yeah, it's just a no-no.
Nah, not the no. I was wondering what the sugar was when I looked over at your phone the other day.
We just finished our second potty of the day, all about misconceptions of trading, to help you guys get a clearer idea of like, you know, what trading is actually like and cut out all the noise. We're about to get into like a mentorship call, so
Yeah, so they've been in the education platform for a little bit, wanting to take their trading to the next level. So we actually offer like a mentorship within AI. It's not something that we promote to the public because we don't want to seem like those types of people. But for everyone that wants to, you know, make it a full-time thing and take their trading, you know, they feel like they're at the stage where they can go to the next level. These are these guys. So we do extra calls with them, we do one-on-one calls with them, just to be able to, I guess, take them to full-time trading. So if you want to be involved in that, get in touch through, I guess, private messaging me, or there's a link in my Instagram or TikTok, I think, where you can book a call with one of our team and be involved. So yeah.
Just good vibes. And whatnot. Just good vibes. Whatnot. Sicky vibes always.
ooh, sicky vibes. Nah, George though, cracking me up with how much Samoan he knows, eh? Man's busting out the pafangas.
Just because you were doing them in the back.
Crack me up. Alright, we'll get into these calls.
Was goody. Been a roller coaster, if I'm honest. Been a roller coaster. In my first year, I lost about 50 grand, and that wasn't fun at all. But there's, you know, a lot of lessons for me to be taught. Like some of the highlights that I've had throughout my trading, made 110k in a day. The biggest trade that I've had is 200k in one trade, and they were sort of holding a trade over 2 weeks. But alongside that, I've had, you know, big losses as well. I've lost 47,000 in one trade, which was not fun. Is your psychology, like your mental state going into trading every single day. And if you aren't mentally prepared to be trading, to be risking money, I would definitely say just don't trade.
Yeah, no, nice to meet you all. It's pretty cool what you're about to embark on. Yeah, started the journey with Huddy March last year, probably towards mid-year. Had the opportunity to do pretty much what you guys are doing, get that one-on-one mentorship, and then from there just everything just kind of started clicking and taking its path.
But nervous on the
Bit nervous, eh? Well, I can spin a yarn, eh, with the boys, but then put me in front of a camera, I'm like, ooh. But no, I'll get more comfortable as I get, you know, the one-on-ones with you guys and that. But just like a bit of a backstory to me, builder by trade for 6-7 years. Just wanted to get out of the 9 to 5, like probably like most of you here as well. Progressed so much that in January I passed, what was it, 300k account in one day, and then 3 in another day, so 1.2
$1 million funded.
Crazy. Just requested my first payout with them too, so that should hopefully get processed in the next week, I think it is. Hey. Bro wants to get straight to it. It's nice to meet all you fellas. So who we got in here? We got Nick. What's up, brother? Bro, I've seen you a few times, eh? Yeah, I think I came over last time and you were doing some one-on-ones with Hardy, maybe? Yeah.
Very necky, bro.
Oh, the THC, eh? Okay. Brooklyn, bro, have we had a one-on-one already? Oh, no, I thought that was you guys. Yeah. I mean to meet you, lads. So, like, I'm blowing heaps of accounts and I know what that feels like, and you know, you're probably going to get to a place in your journey where you're going to blow an account, and it's all good, you know, it's just part of it. So it's like instant funding, got a 100K account. By the end of April, in one night, I made 28%. So I made 28K in one night. That was just like 2 months, you know, into the AI course. But throughout those 2 months, like I was on the grind, man, like going hard. And you know, if you've been setting some pretty big goals, like it's definitely going to happen. You know, like trading is that kind of space where, like, it's just so lucrative that, you know, big things will start happening. I didn't think I was going to ever be trading 7 figures. Like, that was wild to me. You know, like at the start of my journey, I was like, there is no way that, you know, I can trade 7 figures. But you know, here we are, and it's kind of surreal because now I'm, you know, making a couple percent a day, and it's just like, it is what it is anymore. Like, you know, it's not hitting the same. Like that first night I made 28%. I was like, this is unreal. Yeah, excited, boys. Excited for what's ahead, and you know, I'm sure we'll get all of you to the point where you guys are gonna achieve your goals.
Well, we just finished that mentorship call.
We'll monitor the price action.
Bro's parked out. George's taking over the London live tonight. He is the man with a plan today. It's my last day here in GCA. I'm a bit sad. Like, look at that view, man. Unreal. So we're gonna make the most of it tonight. Might head out for a bit, get some grub, maybe check out the Surfers Pavilion, and then yeah, crack on with some more mahi. We'll see if George catches any setups tonight for London. Gold's just been pushing all-time highs, man, and we had a feeling like that it's just gonna continue with this bullish trend. We noticed that, like, after, you know, a daily doji, it tends to just push. So, you know, sticking to our bias and just going with the trend, the bullish trend that gold is, you know, currently in. There's been some nice setups, but unfortunately, you know, we were filming potties and content all day today, so haven't got into any trades today. So hopefully we'll catch one in London.
Gold. Just pushing all day, eh? Creating a new all-time high, as we can see. Working range, we've got a nice break of structure here, so potentially, if we do see price slow down, could be looking at a retrace into these areas down here, with nothing really to go to on the left because we're making all-time highs. We're really just monitoring market structure, price action. If we start seeing a bit of rejection and a pullback, then potentially, if we get the right market structure, we could trade the pullback. Otherwise, we're going to be waiting for it to come down into certain areas. Anyone else jump with the trades today?
Just on futures, man.
Oh yeah? What did you get on futures?
I'm just in one at the moment on NQ.
I'm just absolutely chilling here while the boys are doing
Oh, it's
the
just
live London session.
Just going on.
So
Right.
George is just learning how to do live London sessions. So
Yeah, see, so you've noticed that as well? Nice.
I'm going to be busy. The bro got
That's a
some
good
fun.
move,
We're going to be able to
Good
miss
moves.
London sessions. So
Nice guy.
yeah,
How did you figure that out, cuz? I just had a quick look at your
Me, cuz, how was that? First one under the belt, London sesh done.
Yeah, no, it was me, bro. Dust the cobwebs off, get familiar with everyone in the chat. That was our mentors and obviously our London life. But keen to get them more involved and take more of them.
Oh, it's
The
cuz.
brother out.
Bro, this guy had like a sign-off outro. I was like, ooh, where did that come from?
In the hurry.
Yeah. You're gonna need one now, cuz.
But it was me. Yeah, good just to hear all the students. Like, they were happy not to force the trade. Yeah, look at it. It's just consolidating.
Right, heck, I was just consolidating in London, eh?
But like you could just see, like everyone was just taking on board, knowing not to force the trade.
Yeah, nice,
Happy
bro.
to walk away from the charts. It's nice.
Name Jake.
What's up, dude?
Now the lads have finished the calls and stuff. That's pretty much us for the week. Signed off. We got 9 podcasts done, 4 day in the lives. Got George into doing a bit of what would you call it? Just stepping out of his comfort zone, I guess, and stepping into the role that we want him to pursue within AI and becoming a mentor. Definitely has the skill for it.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
Which you guys are going to see through the potties in that, and if you are a part of the course, you're going to see within the course what this man has to offer, which is super crazy value. It was goody. Luckily enough, we've been invited to a VIP Nike sale, probably because we spent so much money here. And yeah, we're about to go in. Apparently we get about 58% off everything in store. Excited. But you only get capped at like $500 or something like that. So after the discount, so we'll see how it goes, see what we end up buying. But yeah, so stoked.
Let's go.
When we were in here the other day, George had some shoes, so he's gonna see whether they're still there. Yeah, those are nice. God. Surely they'll have more size 13s. 13s? Bro, they got 14s, bro.
Oh, that's black. Yeah.
We're gonna go shop and show you what we got after. Cowboys colours.
Let's put in some cap.
This guy. Done for the day. I sort of ended on four pairs of shoes and a few pieces of clothing. What did you get?
Got 5 pairs of shoes and about, I think about 5 or 6 shirts, singlets.
Crazy.
Oh, crazy, bro, crazy.
What a way to end the week. Ending a week like that with a little bit of a shop.
Therapy.
Bro, that's it. Moving all day, like it was just taxing on the energy. Now, I'm ready to go again. But no, it was an awesome week. Ali's gone home this morning. Me and the bro ended up moving today into the new place. You'll see that day in the life. Well, this is probably the end of the day in the life, maybe. But yeah, awesome week. Got 9 podcasts done, and a whole lot of day in the life stuff done. Bit of business chat as well. So yeah, exciting things coming up.
including signals. So if you haven't already done that, make sure you hit the link in the description below. That is absolutely free, coming out to everyone. But yeah, week done. We're gonna go home, chill out, and we'll see you guys back next week. Let's go.
Trading highs on what a ride, from doubt and fear to joy inside. With every lesson learned I grew, ambitious investing pulled me through. One night